Welcome. You've splash landed into this Prosecco-laden podcast, straight into the woo-woo pool with the crew of Ohm-g. We're just a simple group of tragically imperfect and highly empathic BFFs, exploring a wide range of atypical topics with humor, grace, and curiosity. This is Ohm-g. Mirror, mirror on the wall. We need friends to tell us all, tell us off, and lift us up sometimes. That's what today is all about. Welcome. You're with the crew of Ohm-g,
the podcast. Welcome back, y'all.
Hey, guys. So we had this idea to do an episode because, you don't see yourself. And so to see each other through each other's eyes. Is that proper English?
Sounds like it to me.
Okay, good enough.
We know what you mean.
Yeah. So I sat down. I was so excited to do this little writing for everybody because I love you guys so much. And so it wasn't hard to do at all.
Yeah.
But I did prepare something. Where do I even start? How can I put into words what I feel in my heart when I look at these humans that I am lucky to call my friends? My ride or die compadres. The people who lift me up and make me laugh when I'm feeling down. The people who call me out when I could have done better. The people who love me and are there for me. Our friendships have developed over years for some of us and only a matter of months for others. Lynn? But honestly, time is of no importance when you are surrounded by people that you have known over lifetimes, timelines, and by soul remembrance. So it is hard to put into words how you feel about each other because I see so many beautiful qualities in all of you and it makes me feel real emotional. Yeah. And I just love you all so much. But we're going to start with Aaron today and I'm going to tell Aaron what I see in him.
I'm going to tell Aaron what I think.
Here's the mirror, Aaron.
Spill the tea.
So you are actually my blood family. How lucky am I for that little blessing? I watched you grow up, and I had the privilege of watching you grow into different versions of Aaron. Little boy Aaron, who was so comical and oh so gay, in a very conservative hometown and family. God blessed him with humor to help him deal with the discomfort of not conforming. Many life experiences later, and I see you absolutely blooming into an empowered, intuitive, light language, healer, word magician, funny, kind, boundary developer, emotionally vulnerable, and all-around amazing human being. You have grown so much in the past year on your spiritual path, as well as your emotional, mental well-being journey. I can't wait to see where your journey with light language goes and how much you will help others. I love you, Aaron.
I love you, Dirk. Thank you. I'm already tearing up. This is the first one, y'all. Thank you. I love you, Brenda.
We all are having a big old glass of Prosecco so we can get through our emotions.
So we can get through this.
Pass the Kleenex. I think that was a big part of this episode, too, is when we were talking about it, was that we all are always our own worst critics, right? And so we always see the negative things within ourselves. And so I think it's going to be, and that just was, for me at least, so wonderful to see how we see each other.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
So 2 points. I did not copy Brenda Sue's paper because some things were same exact words.
Wow.
But we are Gemini twins,
here
girl.
too.
Gemini twins.
Oh.
And I woke up one Sunday morning, about maybe 2 weeks ago, at 3:50, 4 o'clock, and yours was coming to me. It was like, this is what you need to write. This is what you could word it like this. And so I just got up and started writing it. So
At the witching hour.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is channeled. So it's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Liz got the Kleenex out already.
I know.
So here we go. Lord, help me through it. Aaron, you my friend. Remind me of the sweet alyssum flower. It blooms into its full potential in darkness. The light that drives it to beauty is provided only by the fragment of rock sacrificed long ago by Mother Gaia herself to reflect and illuminate her own shadow.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Each tiny bloom uncurls into clusters that seem to glow from within rather than simply reflect the pale moonlight. This flower chooses to awaken while most remain asleep. It has been a blessing in this lifetime to bear witness and to help hold space for this inspiring portion of your journey. You made a choice to blaze a trail right through the middle of your own shadow. You are integrating the pieces of your dark side that serve your true purpose, and with love, you're releasing the rest as you walk that trail that leads you back to your most authentic self. We are seeing glimpses of him already, and I can't wait to fully meet him. Glow, my precious neurospicy warrior friend. And remember, you are brave, brilliant, and beautiful beyond measure.
I love you, Ginger.
I love you too.
You're going to hear some weird body noises this whole episode from all 5 of you. Like, it just sounds like
He's verklempt.
I'm very verklempt. The box of tissues are going around. Oh, wow.
That was really beautiful.
I told you guys I was going to lose my stuff, so
Yeah.
you were warned.
We came in today. We record a few episodes each time we get together because it's hard to get 5 people in the same room with life and whatever. So we came in this morning. I was like, maybe we do the Mirror Mirror episode first. And Chandra was like, no, we do that last because it will be a mess. Oh, wow! Thank you.
Ooh, that was beautiful.
That was
beautiful.
Thank you.
So I'm just going to try not to look at Erin while I'm reading.
Look at me, boo. Look at me.
just going to look at Camille.
She shakes her nipple tassels.
So, okay. Erin, your quick wit and charm won me over before I ever met you in person. Your laughter is infectious, and it sounds like a chorus of angels singing. Depth and wisdom and love make up your old, beautiful soul. The trials and obstacles you've had to overcome, although horrible, didn't break you, but instead shaped you into a strong and caring person. Your light shines so brightly that it couldn't be dimmed by others. Your ability to remain open speaks volumes about your strength and courage. Your kindness flows naturally and easily. You are gentle and genuine. I love watching you grow. I applaud that in the face of adversity, you remained true to who you are. And in the words of Taylor Swift, if you're lucky enough to be different, never change.
Oh. She didn't quote Tay-Tay.
I love you, Lynn. Thank you.
I love you.
Oh my God. How the fuck are we going to get through 5 of these, y'all?
I don't know. I don't know.
If this never makes it to a podcast, I'm going to need a copy to listen to repeatedly in my old age.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad to be bringing up the rear here. Erin, you have no idea how much you will change and impact this world. You are empathy, wit, and laughter rolled into one sativa-smoked Sagittarius joint. If I had any children, I would literally follow you from district to district, moving pesky administrative mountains to ensure that my kids were in every class that you taught. I absolutely acknowledge that it wasn't a cakewalk to get there. I look into my futuristic crystal ball, and I see a line of college students outside a door that reads, Dr. Erin Siebel Behringer. I love watching you grow and acquire mad woo skills, and I am so glad to have you in my life.
Oh, I love you, Camille. Thank you.
Everyone take a drink.
Y'all.
Did someone bring a bottle?
I was getting ready to say,
I'll go grab
We
it
can
in a
pause.
minute and we do the break. Wow.
He's been bathed in our love.
Yeah, I feel it. Oh, God. So much stuff recently has been like heart chakra healing and like just self-worth. And for so long, I felt like I wasn't good enough for anything. And y'all have helped me realize that is the biggest lie I was ever told.
Get behind me, Satan.
You get behind me, Satan. Not today, Krampus. Thank you all. I love and cherish all four of you so much. That means the world.
We love you too.
Yeah.
So let's take a sip and start with Brenda. We're going alphabetically.
Oh,
Lord.
And Brenda's under the weather. She's been sick for a couple weeks. So
yeah.
she,
So if you hear me hacking, that's just, me coughing up a lung, the tuberculosis.
the TB. Where's Brenda?
Okay. I'm going to have to go first.
Go,
Do
please.
it.
Yep.
Brenda Sue, Jean Louise, Jolene III. Oh, Lord, my Gemini sister. There's not a paragraph to be written to explain the impact you've had on my life or what you mean to me. Camille suggested I meet you and handed me your business card. Booking that first appointment changed the trajectory of my life, and for this I am grateful. I believe your life purpose is to be a catalyst. You are the force that initiates projects, meetings, and introductions that deepen into narratives and even podcasts that spread light out into the world and the entire collective. I know it's in human nature to feel small and separate, but you, my friend, raise the vibration of this entire timeline. You plant seeds of light everywhere you go, and they grow and multiply and proliferate out into the consciousness. My hope for you is that one day you see and embody the reality of just how powerful your presence in this lifetime, and probably many others, is and will continue to be. Brenda Sue, you are my safe person. I feel the most free and the most safe, and I just feel the most when I'm in your energy. There's so much more, but beyond that, I simply don't have words. I love you.
I love you too. Jesus Christ.
It's intense, y'all. It's like fear factor. It's like,
Hug it out, bitches.
Whose idea was this? Aaron?
The one who's bawling.
into healing, and I think that it is.
Yeah. Oh, when was the last time you cried?
Last week.
Oh, I've been holding it in for dog videos, so I'm like losing it every single time.
That was beautiful.
I don't even know what to say. It's like I said in the beginning, it's like we don't see ourselves, and then to be seen through somebody else's eyes is just like, I feel so seen.
Well, and as I was reading that, I was thinking, consciousness is love, right? Consciousness is just pure love. And we're talking to each other, seeing each other through love. So this is what we truly are, because we're all love.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And we don't see ourselves this way. This is our true self.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to get deep, but
No,
you know.
girl.
I'm going to need somebody to pass some tissues.
This is like Army crawling through a briar patch, y'all.
Yeah.
With a rainbow on the other side.
I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. I love y'all. Okay, Brenda. For Brenda, healer. The medicine bleeds through her teeth like a river of mercy, love, power, and understanding. Growing up, I hardly ever saw myself in others. I felt so different and separate and isolated and alone. Until you. You held up a mirror and showed me that it was safe to step barefoot into the forest of myself. Your gifts are so immense, and we've been doing this for lifetimes, big sister. When I hear Mother Gaia, I think of you. You are love, so pure and all-encompassing. Family is so nuanced, both blood and chosen, and you help me to understand. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Thank you for adorning mine with jewels, straightening it atop my head, and connecting me with all of you and with Source. Love, Aaron.
Amen and amen.
Jesus.
He's here.
I feel like I was taken to nature church.
Hosier, where are you when we need you?
I'm going to need some tequila.
Yeah, we need more than Prosecco, y'all.
We can pause it.
Yeah.
We got tequila. Oh, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm going to want that.
Of course, I'm going to write these all in my notebook.
So I can remind myself.
Yeah.
I think we all have to do that. Like, be able to remind ourselves of how other people see us.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Okay.
So, Brenda, when we met, there was an immediate connection. I found my soul sister, my sister from another lifetime, several in fact. You, Brenda Sue, are why I believe in platonic love at first sight. I've learned so much from you. I've watched you allow yourself be vulnerable, even with a bruised and tender heart, remaining soft and open when it would have been so much easier to let yourself be hardened from the pain. And that is a superpower. You are an amazing healer and intuitive, and each person who is on the receiving end of your gifts should count themselves lucky. You are my rainbow on a cloudy day. You are the Prosecco in my wine glass. You are the link that brought all of us together to form this amazing, beautiful, fun, and deeply bonded soul family. And I'm truly thankful for you. And I love you.
I love you too.
And then there's Cam. So I took a deep breath like, oh shit.
She's probably going to say something really funny.
I'm kind of glad I'm the last one to read, honestly.
A little levity.
Exactly. Brenda Sue,
Oh, God. I feel like I'm in trouble.
you are the whimsical, determined, and silly sweet spider that caught everyone in this room in your wicked woo web.
Oh.
I am grateful every day for your friendship, determination, and bravery. So much life and so much laughter in such a dynamic little package. Thank you for being my Carolina conduit and the nucleus of so many fun times over the past 6 years. If I were a bartender and someone asked me to make them a Brenda Sue, I'd mix 1 part Prosecco, a sprinkle of true grit, and a shot of empathy. Then I'd top it off with some righteous mediumship skills. Then I'd mark up the price by 300%. Love you, girl.
Oh, I love you too. Oh, I can't believe it's been 6 years. Wow. Oh, God. I feel like I need a drink. Like a drink.
Yeah.
And Chilla needs some love. Yeah. As a child.
She's reading hers to you right now.
Oh, I love you so much. I love you too.
Next up is Cam.
Whew.
Right? Alphabetically?
Yep.
Yes. That's it.
All right, I'll go first. Whew. My astro friend. Lord, girl. We have been knowing each other for a while now. Hell, she was with me the night I met my now fiancé and drove her Prius slipping and sliding back in the snow to support me. Y'all, I can claim fame to seeing Cam almost naked.
She can. Live to tell.
Don't be jealous. But seriously, my friend Camille is not afraid to call me out and have an honest conversation, and I appreciate that. I love her humor and her grace and honesty. I don't know why some studly man hasn't snapped this one up yet. She is funny. She is kind. She takes the most excellent care of my dogs while we're away. And I also get my chinch time when she goes away. Spirit had a plan with Chinchorella the whole time. Now we both get to love her. And I love you, Chameleonaire.
I love you back.
Of course, it had to be a little bit funny because
It's Cam.
you're funny.
Whew. Chameleonaire. It probably comes as no surprise, but I openly confess you were my first.
What? I saw her naked.
A chance meeting with you introduced me to this core soul group that has grown and evolved and morphed into this precious crew of misfit spiritual travelers. Your warmth and your charm attract us, but your quick, piercing, sarcastic wit compels us to stay.
Yep.
Outwardly, you navigate this existence with ease and grace any true Southern lady would envy. Yes, I know I do. Looking back, tracing the years of synchronicity that led me first to you and eventually to what we have here in this room is probably one of the greatest miracles I'll experience in this lifetime. I love you, my crazy star reading, fuck around and find out, take no prisoners friend. I love you back. As we take a minute to collect ourselves.
For Camille, you help the sunshine flow from my being. Nope. Hello? Sorry. Again, I said I had bad handwriting. I can't even read my fucking own. For Camille, you help the sunshine flow from my belly with laughter. I don't know that I've ever met someone who is so quick-witted, sharp-tongued, and hilarious. If you're living in Virgo hell, then hand me my sunscreen and oven mitts because I don't want to leave. You're a warm fire that people can't help but to gather around. You are so thoughtful, caring, and a wonderful gift giver. Even when it's a quote, a cool fucking wooden disc that I saw online, it made me think of you guys. Unquote. No one else will make us homemade banana salad as both a threat and a treat. You help me feel strong and validated in purposefully choosing to have four-legged children instead of human ones because, ooh.
Ooh.
And sip for sip, we can keep it up with each other when it comes to Prosecco. I only hope that one day that I'm as strong and fiercely independent as you are. May we all have our passports stamped, but only when we're traveling with you, Cam.
No, Aaron. Cute. Group trip. Scotland, Ireland.
Get my passport.
I need another sip of Prosecco.
Need another glass.
When we do the break, I'll go grab the bottle.
Because we're going to need it.
We already have empty.
So, Camille, your energy is like your voice. It is soothing and warm like a delicious cup of cocoa on a cold winter's day. All urgency that is in my field dissipates when I'm in your presence. You are the calm to my chaos.
Oh.
You make me feel calm, assured, and balanced. Our conversations are sometimes deep, sometimes wickedly funny, and I appreciate both. You're solid, dependable, and generous, and you're true. I admire you, Cam, and I feel deeply grateful that you are my friend. I am excited for our future field trips where we will continue to grow our bond.
Oh.
I love it. Thank you.
Cam.
I love you guys. I love you.
Okay, y'all. I think we got to take a break
Yeah,
and
we do.
get the refill on the Prosecco before we finish.
With Chandra and Lynn.
Oh,
Yep.
Lord.
I know.
Drink up, Chandra.
All right, we'll be right back, y'all.
If you're unaware, T-Mobile calls themselves the Un-carrier, which is fitting, considering they've just unraveled their price lock guarantee for new customers. If you ask me, that's pretty uncool. If you're uncomfortable with a company that says one thing but does another, then stick with Xfinity, whose whole home Wi-Fi, wired internet, service, speed, and reliability are unparalleled. Avoid the Un-carrier. Stick with Xfinity. Effective for new customers after 1/17/24. T-Mobile's price lock will only reimburse your last bill if you terminate service due to a price increase.
Hey, North Carolina, it's John Rothstein here. It's March, and you know what that means. The world's greatest tournament is in full swing, and now that FanDuel is live in the Tar Heel state, you can make every upset, every buzzer beater, even every 15-foot jumper mean so much more. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets. That's $200 extra dollars you can use to bet on the blue blood that's getting ready to raise another banner, or that sneaky mid-major you think has a chance to pull off a run for the ages. Or you can just bet on a team with a funny mascot. That's always fun too. Just sign up for America's #1 sportsbook today and bet the tourney from the playing games until they cut down the nets. Make every moment more with FanDuel.
21 plus in Preston and North Carolina. Must be first online real money wager. $10 deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See full terms at FanDuel.com/sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov.
At Best Western, we can't promise you the perfect weekend hiking trip or the perfect sunset. We cannot promise you'll make a new friend on the trail. It's certainly possible. We just can't guarantee it. And you probably shouldn't force it. But we can promise you this. With over 4,200 hotels worldwide, you can find a warm welcome and a comfortable room right on the way to where you're going. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western.
Welcome back, y'all. I hope y'all, like us, have got whatever you're sipping on and a box of tissues because this episode is intense in all the good ways. So, next up is Kachandra. For Chandra.
Are you ready, girl?
No.
There ain't no ready for her.
There's no ready.
Like the roots of a willow tree, you help me feel grounded, secure in who and how I am. So many of my habits and thought processes didn't make sense until I met you, Chandromeda.
Chandra. What did you say?
Chandromeda.
Oh, that's funny.
I used to be afraid of solitude, of being alone, and of the dark night until you shared with me the beauty of the moon. You're too hard on yourself and you don't give yourself enough credit. I know, girl, that sounds like therapy sessions we've both had, but I'm talking to you. Do you realize your power, Chandra? Your warm care? Your energy feels like glitter. Elegant but fun. Beautiful. Shining, shimmering, sparkling. Like your infectious smile. The gleam in your eye when we're thinking the same damn thing. In a past life, you fucked up Dracula for being unfaithful. In this one, you were the little girl that Bigfoot would break curfew for in order to protect. You are moon magic. Love, Aaron.
I love you. I love you. I love that.
That was beautiful. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have that framed.
All right, I'm going to go next. You ready?
And,
There's a noise for today. It's
Girl, when I think about the personal healing you have done, my heart just absolutely swells with pride. You've let down your guard, allowed us all to be vulnerable with you, and for you to be vulnerable with us. You haven't accepted the status quo in your life, and you continue to question and push and grow. My Gemini sister, you have done so much work in these last 2 years that you must be absolutely exhausted. But as I write this, I see the karma that was clinging to you just falling away as you lift into the sky. I had that visual in my head. That is the work that you are here to do, and girl, you are doing it. I see you, Kachandra, growing and glowing up, and I am overcome with pride. I feel a mother's pride, actually. You are doing the work, and I am so proud of you. Oh. All right, Lynn.
She's taking a minute to absorb.
She's just staring at her like little Miss Muppet. Like, tell us a story.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were done. I was in here in my own tears. Okay. Miss Chandra. So when I first met you, Chandra, I had the thought, when you love someone, you really love them. And I was right. I see you and hear your stories, and it inspires me to keep going and to keep healing. You are so smart and wise and brave. I admire you for being unapologetically who you are, standing in your power with grace. Your intuition amazes me. Your high vibration and beautiful light lifts any room that you walk into. The most simple things, like receiving a text or an Instagram reel from you, brightens my day because it shows me that you thought of me. And that brings a smile to my face and love to my heart.
love you.
Oh, Lord.
No.
Chandra.
Let me respond. Let me respond. Well, while we're still in semi-serious mode. Lynn, I appreciate that because some of the things that you said were things this week that I was thinking I needed to work on. So I appreciate that.
I would talk, but I'm all choked up.
Another one verklempt. Okay. Chandra, you're beautiful just the way you are, and pretty to boot. Far be it from me to judge your protective armor. To thine own self be true. Same, girl. I love how you fine-tune your natural gifts. Reiki, oracle cards, animal communications, all of it. Your value to this group and to the collective is so high and so necessary. You are never afraid to take control of a situation. I stand in awe at your strength and at your uncanny ability to bloom brilliantly, despite any of the barren earth that you found yourself planted in. The play that is your life deserves no less than 10 encores, and I will stand, I will clap, and I will yell out bravo every single time.
Girl.
Wow.
Thank you.
Lin-Manuel Miranda. One round to go.
I know.
Can we do it?
I just want to say that I love you guys so much. And I so appreciate everybody's vulnerability in this space and how we see each other. And this isn't like surface level shit.
No.
Right.
No.
And we knew we loved each other before, but this is a whole new level.
This is us puking up our silent thoughts every time we're together.
Yeah.
And I've never done this with anyone before.
I haven't either.
Like something similar once with Christian, my husband, but other than that, like never friends.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so beautiful and healing. And those of you at home listening, I hope that you feel the emotion that we put into these with each other. But I also encourage you to, whatever your community looks like, to do that, because it's layers are being peeled back. I feel like as we read and are listening.
Yeah.
Well, and it's for certain that person doesn't think about themselves the way you think about them.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like, and you're kind of doing them a disservice by not telling them.
Yeah.
So they can see themselves through your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think we've been so programmed to not be vulnerable with each other because of rejection, or people will think we're crazy, or whatever the label is that you want to put on it. And do it. Just do it.
Do the thing.
Mm-hmm. Talk to each other. Okay, I'm
talk to Lynn.
I'm gonna talk to Lynn.
Do it.
My sister.
I probably might need to move my mic so you don't hear me.
So we don't hear the snot.
This is a fresh one if you need it.
I'm just gonna have a sip of Prosecco first.
This is not an ASMR podcast. Mm.
Lynn. I can't believe how perfectly Grandma Ruby orchestrated our meeting, and that it was time for us to come together to work, to be there as friends for each other, to remember who we are. From the moment we met, there was a familiarity. That's a hard word for me. With each other. Like, hey, I know you, don't I? You are such an incredible, intuitive reader. I see how you help those that you work with, and how you've helped all of us with your gift. For sure, 100% happened today. I see your generous soul who wants to help others, but also has good boundaries. And hun, don't mess with Lynn. You'll fuck around, you find out. You are vulnerable with those who you trust. Girl, I said, let's get together, hang out at your house. And suddenly it's a full-on snack party. And I love that about you.
She throws down.
Your intuitive gifts are amazing, and I have appreciated your insights always. I can't wait to see what you do and what we get to do in our future. My soul sister from many other lifetimes, I love you.
I would say it out loud. But I can't right now.
Chandra's taking a swig before she
Yes.
reads hers. We're moving down the line.
Miss Lynn, wow. You are a force, my friend. I may have known you for a shorter period of time, but it has made no difference on how fiercely I love you. Again, the synchronicities that led to meeting you are nearly unbelievable. You've been a champion of this podcast nearly from day one. Your energy had such a massive impact on the energy of our crew, it only made sense that we hand you a mic. I know you'll be a major component in my growth and healing. You already are. You don't know how excited I am to discover what I will learn from you, and to be able to watch you evolve into the clear and conscious channel that you know you're destined to be. I usually don't refer to intuitive proclivities as gifts, but you have been gifted with a unique and awe-inspiring energy. I know there will be many souls helped and healed by the work you are doing and will do in the future. You are the most connected person to spirit, source, and energy I've ever met. And I know that simply having the opportunity to share in your energy will compel mine to rise to meet you where you are. And for this, I'm grateful. I'm getting a Swifty heart. She knows she loves me.
Her Grinch heart's growing 3 times too big, y'all.
Oh, my goodness.
Lynn, you only halfway done, baby. You got me and Camille still, so you better buckle up, buttercup.
As he drinks his Prosecco.
Mm-hmm.
Buckling up. Safety first. Oh, shit, I'm getting a foot cramp. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay.
Lynn, you are my foot cramp. That only Prosecco can cure.
You are my Charlie horse. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. For Lynn, witchy woman, your hospitality is syrupy sweet, engulfing those around you with so much love and care. It feels like I've known you for years and years. It is so comfortable to be in your presence. And girl, you have the sight. You are beyond charming, and we are all under your spell. I feel as though vulnerability is difficult for you because of people and situations in the past that have burned you and taken advantage of your kind heart and generous nature. And I want to reassure you that that will not happen here with me, with us. Lynn, my eyes were beginning to open to my intuition, and I want to thank you, sweet Lynn, for giving me glasses. Love, Aaron.
Somebody bring me a shovel. I'm about to dig my own grave. I can't hardly take this.
Love you, lady.
I love you. I love you, boo.
Love you, boo.
Okay, y'all make out later.
Bringing up the caboose.
We're going to bring up this caboose. Lynn, I'm going to need some pit bull background music for this one. Can anyone say fireball?
Dolly.
You are an Aries tempest in a teapot and my newest Carolina ride or die. I adore your dark humor, even though I suspect it grew from too many tears. Your zest for life and your ability to read Akashic records are inspiring. Your passion for everything you do is infectious. For the love of all that is woo in this world, please, please, please do me a solid and end up in the same nursing home as me.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
I thank you in advance, but teach me those jar spells first.
And I'll take you to paint, too.
Hi.
Okay, guys. I have one more that I want to read. To those who are no longer here.
Okay.
To the beautiful souls that were once here but are no longer on this particular spiritual, life-altering podcasting journey. I want you to know that even though we have chosen different paths for this portion of our incarnation, my soul still knows your soul. And you will forever be part of my family. I continue to send you love, light, and healing as long as we share this lifetime and until we meet in the next. But just promise me no more Earth School.
Bravo.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. So thanks for saying it.
Yeah, thank you, Ginger.
I don't know that any of us can talk right now.
So we're just going to end this episode right here so we can go and ugly cry like we all want to do right now.
And eat some snacks.
And eat some snacks.
I'm going to go ugly cry and just some brie.
I hope everyone felt the love that is just circling around this room right now.
Yeah.
And I hope that it jumps through your computer, through your microphone, through whatever, and you go out and you pay it forward. That's all.
And we love and appreciate you. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the community that we are building and forming. And
build your own communities.
Yeah.
Like create this, what we have here, in your own group. And if you can't, then find the people who are going to support you the way that we support each other, because I don't know what I would do without all of you.
Likewise.
And I mean, if you don't have those people now, just put it out into the universe. Say, I want friends that get me. I want friends that see through me.
Yes.
That I can ugly cry in front of. Talk to your guides, people.
Exactly. And just believe that they'll come, and they will.
Yeah, they will.
And for the love of all that's holy, go tell your friends how you feel.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. I need a snack.
With love and light here from the Ohm-g squad. We'll catch you next time. Love you guys.
Love you
Bye.
guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Ciao for now.
Thank you for joining us today. Please follow and subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Stitcher, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts, and leave a review. It's so easy to do and such a huge help for us. We appreciate your interactions so much. Want to join us at our table? Make sure to check out our YouTube channel and join our Facebook community. If you've enjoyed this content and wish to support us, take a look at our Patreon page. All information and links will be in our podcast description. Catch you next time.
This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM. Women's voices amplified.